Thanks for tuning in to Stocks with Antonio. This Sunday, I wanted to go ahead, hop on here and talk about an opportunity I see in the market. And I want to see if some of you have this stock that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about ticker symbol SOFI. That's right, SoFi. SoFi, I think, is a great opportunity. And the reason I think it's pulling back, I think it's just pulling back with the rest of tech. You see that tech is selling off. Investors are getting into other parts of the market, right? Energy is doing really well. And what is this creating? Are they selling off because tech companies are no good anymore? You need to start selling them out of your portfolio. That's not what I think at all. I think, investors are overreacting to some things. And I think good companies are getting down to really attractive prices. And it could be a great opportunity to start to dollar cost average if you already have the stock in your portfolio, or to a good entry point if you don't have it yet. Now, everything that I talk about is going to be my opinion. It's going to be what I'm doing with my portfolio. I'm not a financial advisor, so I cannot tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. You have to make those decisions for yourself and understand that investing carries risk and you could potentially lose your money. In my opinion, I think SoFi is a great company. I got it back in last year, 2025. I got it around a little above $13, under 14, right? That was my entry point. And it's gone all the way up to past $30 a share. Now it's come down all the way under 20. With the continuous growth that SoFi has had, I think under $20, it's a great entry point to get in. Is there a possibility that this stock continues to pull back? Yes, the market may continue to pull back. My video that I made at Saturday about BBAI and Amazon, if you haven't watched it, check it out. At that time, when I made the video Saturday, I checked crypto and I noticed that Ethereum was spiking up, right? It had a pretty strong pullback, but it was spiking up. And usually I do look at how crypto's doing, and it kind of gives me an indicator how stocks are going to do because they follow each other. Believe it or not, some of you may disagree, but that's my opinion. That's something that I do. Now I look at it today, Sunday, and Ethereum is pulling back, right? So when the market opens back on Tuesday, because Monday is President's Day, the market will be closed. We may continue a further pullback. The market may continue to sell off. So that's just something to have in mind. But because the stock's going down, doesn't mean you can't make money, right? So if you buy it now and if it pulls back further and you buy more, if you believe the stock's going to recover over time, right? If you're investing long term, then you're going to be fine if the stock recovers. All right. There's no guarantee it will, but that's what I think is going to happen to SoFi. This stock was over $30 for it to be under $20. I think it's a great opportunity because I see this stock being at above $30 and one day even going to 40 if they continue to grow, if they continue to perform. And so far, they've been demonstrating that. If you haven't looked up their earnings, I'm going to briefly go over. I don't want to make this video too long, but they came out with their fourth quarter 2025 financial results January 30th, 2026. So that was a day to look closely if you were someone holding the stock. If you don't have the stock, but SoFi is on your mind, definitely read on their earnings, right? But we'll go a little bit over it. Revenue. When it came to the revenue, they reached a record of 1.013 billion with a B, up 37% year over year, making the company first ever $1 billion quarter, right? So that they had a great earnings for their fourth quarter. Their last earnings was good, and they had a record ranking. 37% year over year is phenomenal, right? So this stock's doing great. When it comes to profitability, are they profitable? Yes, SoFi is a profitable company. That's another thing I like in companies that I'm investing in, that they actually are profitable. And member growth, right? They added a record 1 million new members, bringing the total to 13.7 million. That's a 35% increase year over year. So SoFi's killing it. If you see their earnings, they're when it comes to their earnings, they're beating expectations. Their revenue's increasing. They're profitable. They have member growth, and I believe they're keeping up. I mean, SoFi to me is the future of banking, right? And that's what you need to think. You need to think about the future. When you're investing a lot of times for the future of a company. If you believe SoFi like I do is the future of banking, then it's a great company to have in your portfolio. That's how I see it, and that's why I have it. That's why I'm going to dollar cost average. Today, it was Sunday. It was on my mind. I wanted to bring it to this, make a video about it, sharing my views. And as the market may continue to pull back, I'm not afraid. I'm going to continue dollar cost average. I am invested in a lot of tech companies, and I'm going to continue to grow my share count because I believe they're going to recover. I'm investing in good companies, and I believe I'll be rewarded for because when they pull back, I went ahead and put my money to work. And that's basically what you want to do with your money. You want to take the money that you have and you want to make it work for you. Now, you want to be smart with it, right? Don't take the money that you need to pay, your house or your rent or, whatever, right? You don't want to take money that you need or your grocery money or your car money, whatever it is, right? You want to take money that you can risk. So meaning if you lose it, you're going to be okay, but you want to take your money and invest it into assets. And you want to invest it into companies, right? That are good companies that you see them growing. That way you could build wealth over time. So I do short term and I do long term. Right now, with the market pulling back, I'm doing more investing in my long term. I am looking for opportunities short term. I don't talk too much about calls and puts and things like that on here, but I do sometimes partake in doing calls and puts. But right now I haven't. I've been really busy. If I can't really watch it, I don't like to do options. But since I am really busy right now, I'm looking at opportunities for my long term, and I am taking little investments here and there for short term, meaning I think I plan to sell the stock within 12 months. If you buy a stock and you sell it within 12 months, it is going to be considered short term, and I do both. So I want to throw that out there, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by smashing the like button. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you believe in SoFi? Are you a SoFi shareholder? What's your opinion on the future of SoFi? I love to read down the comments below what the people that are watching the channel, what they think. I like to know your guys' opinion too. But I appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.